What's going on, you guys? My name is Andy, and today we're going to be talking about my custom buttons on my Canon EOS R5. Alright, the reason why you want custom buttons on the Canon R5 is because you can get to the menus a lot faster. By doing that, you make your workflow faster because you're not going through the menu trying to look for that settings and then changing that and then maybe going back to the menu and changing it to something else. And the best part about it, it makes your Canon camera yours. Now, the first thing I'm going to show you is the AF on. Before you guys continue, I'm not going to be talking about back button focusing. I actually think that does not work anymore. It's not good because it just doesn't make any sense to use it nowadays. What I'm talking about is eye detection autofocus. If you guys haven't seen the video where I talk about the AF on button, make sure you check that video out. It's extremely important. It'll change the way you shoot. Change the AF on button to eye detection autofocus. The reason why you would want to do something like that is if you change your autofocus method a lot, but sometimes you want to go back to eye detection, all you have to do is hold on to this button and it'll go straight back to eye detection. With that, it works best when you're servo mode. The next part we're gonna be talking about is the asterisk, which is AE lock. I changed this to cropping aspect button. The reason why I do that is because I use like a 50mm, right? When I hit that button and it does a 1.6 crop, it kind of zooms in a little bit and now I have a deeper lens. With that being said though, 45 megapixels now becomes 17 megapixels. You might ask, why would you do that? Like, why don't you just go closer? You can't always go closer, and sometimes zooming it in like that just works a lot better. It's almost like having two lenses in one, and 17 megapixels is still really good. This button right here is the AF point button. Usually you set that and you move your point around your screen. I set that to my joystick. Anytime I touch my joystick, the points move. So it's a way faster method to do that way. Instead of pressing this and then moving the joystick, it just doesn't make sense to me. So I changed this button out. This button is now eye autofocus on or eye autofocus off. The reason why you want to do that is sometimes you just don't want to focus on the eye because maybe it's hunting and it's not hitting it correctly. You just want to turn it off. All you have to do is press that button. And now it's off. We're gonna talk about MFN button. This MFN button is now direct autofocus method selection. Go pressing Q and then pressing autofocus method and it's scrolling through. All I have to do is press MFN and then I'll scroll through that way. It's a lot faster. Sometimes I'm just clicking it because I kind of memorize where it is and what's next. I just click it 1, 2, 3 and I'm at where I want. And I'm just shooting the pictures, moving my joystick around, moving the box around. Now remember, because we set this to eye detection autofocus, all I have to do is press this and it'll go straight back to face detection or eye detection. Amazing, right? You're welcome. The last button I mess around with is this front one right here. This front button right here, it's all the way here, but you can easily press it. So when you're gripping, all you have to do is just hit your ring finger. Well, the right ring finger. You hit that and you pretty much can change whatever setting you want it to be. What I changed that to is one-shot autofocus or servo mode selection. So every time I press this, it goes to one shot or it goes to servo. I don't have to go through the menu and switch it. And then if I'm getting somebody who's moving and they're going fast and I didn't expect it, I just hit that button. Now I'm in servo and I'm chasing that. If it's somebody, a bird, a car, whatever it may be, all I do is just press that button and it'll change what I'm shooting. Also, it's out of the way so you know that you won't just accidentally press it. Every time you press it, you really want to press it. All right, you guys, these are the buttons that I set for what I do, how I shoot photos, and I think it is the best it can be right now. All right, that's it for me. Don't forget to subscribe, by the way. Catch you guys in the next one. Later.